Hi, my fellow target individuals of patriotic Americans. I'm doing this update status video to tell you how I've been doing lately and some real talk. When I was out camping with my mom the other day, I was climbing the mountain and I hit my face and I fall to my jaw and it caused this to happen. This was a little scratch and a hit on a stick that caused this to happen. I've been putting medicine on it. It just has been having a hard time getting healed up all the way. I was out camping with my mom and my grandpa the other day. We stayed up at Pocahontas County around Monongalia National Forest for one night. I was able to get sleep because the noise and the vibrations coming from the river was helping me sleep at night. It was very tranquil. I ate some soup that needed to be eaten because it was out of date and it needed to be eaten before it was not good anymore. I found some ramps, or wild garlic is what Europeans call it, and some little black morel mushrooms to put in it. I also put some of the black morel mushrooms that I found up there in my chili this evening. I was busy by the creek today taking care of some trash, but mostly taking care of dead sticks and dead trees and making stick piles and wood piles out of them in order for mushrooms to grow down by the creek. I also been down by the creek to find morel mushrooms, but I couldn't find any because they haven't came out yet. I'm surprised they haven't came out yet because I found them last year this time a year. My grandpa found some morel mushrooms. He gave me some. I was only able to salvage 2 of them. They were the blonde or yellow morel mushrooms. I'm going to save the other one to put its spores down by the creek in order for more to grow next year. I also found a fawn mushroom as well. I could use that for something. And then I found more scarlet elf cups up at the Monongalia National Forest around the Williams River. And I also found a new type of mushroom that I'd never seen before. And it's called a spring polypore. And they're edible as well. These ones got dried up and hard in the sun. And that's really convenient because the sun had dried them and conserved them for me. I have to go outside in order for the fucking direct energy weapons they are hypnotizing me with will stop hypnotizing me. My friend Tara Potter told me that I look like I'm being hypnotized, and I am. They're using Suffolk, telepathy, and V2K on me to make me very fucking horrible feeling in my head and stuff because they keep on telling me shit that I know is not true. I also had to clean the dog's piss up today. The dog keeps on pissing and pissing and pissing everywhere, and it pisses me off. And she barks too much. When I was down by the creek, I was thinking about things to tell you all in my video today, and I forgot what I was going to say to you, because it was mostly about what they were telling me down by the creek with the voice of skull weapon. They were doing V2K and synthetic telepathy on me, and doing forced speech on me and shit like that, telling me shit to my face about how I'm a little girl, I'm mentally insane. Don't be saying that to your military if you're the president, because I fantasize about being president of the United States of America, and they told me that that's something not to say to your military, Savannah. I'm in my bed right now, resting my legs, because I was working real hard down by the creek today. I weigh 183 pounds now. I've been eating less food and doing more chores lately because I got conned hundreds of dollars out of my money off of magical mushrooms that I wanted to buy off of Facebook, because Facebook has advertisement for golden teacher mushrooms, and I'm punishing myself by cleaning more, studying for my driver's license in order for me to get a job, in order for me to have more money to buy shit like that. And also, I've been eating less food and rationing my resources. It's been hard to do that. Avocado and mine went to waste when I thought it was good still, because it was hard. But when I looked inside, it was not real good. I bought an entire thing of green beans a month ago, and they went rotten very fast, even though they're supposed to last about a week or two in the fridge. I decided that I was going to freeze green beans and other stuff like that when I buy them raw from Kroger's, in order for them not to go to waste. I'm wondering how fermenting green beans with soy product or miso would taste like, and how long it would preserve the green beans, because miso paste and green beans are very healthy. I've been eating green beans because I've learned from YouTube they're a good way to detox from aluminum and heavy metals is eating green beans. Not only are green beans good for that, cucumbers are. I've been eating cucumbers and put them in my salads, teas. I've even made cucumber juice with lime added to it. And then I've also been eating alfalfa. I've learned that alfalfa is good for aluminum detox, and they so happen to have al at the beginning as a prefix of the words. And then I'm going to be taking horsetail. Horsetail grows wild near the creek. I'm going to be getting this horsetail shit and putting it in my smoothies, teas, juices, salads, and soups in order for the aluminum, because horsetail has silica, and silica can kill aluminum. When I mean kill aluminum, I mean chelate it out. And silica probably doesn't just do this to aluminum, but probably does it to other elements of the periodic table, especially elements that are near aluminum. I'm getting rid of aluminum out of my body, and I'm not using aluminum anymore. I'm not using cosmetic products anymore. I hardly use cosmetic products because I heard that they have aluminum, nanotechnology, that kind of stuff in them, and that makes it harder as a target individual not to have them go into your fucking head and do all kinds of weird shit with your body, making you feel crazy, making you feel sick. I've been taking allergy medication of all things when I don't usually have allergies, because the chemtrails, the nanoparticulates they're spraying, is causing me to have allergic reaction to it. I think that they're testing new types of shit in the atmosphere, and that's causing me to get sick. I think they might be spraying the same things that they put in the vaccines and the chemtrails, because people know that vaccines are bad. They cause autism. They actually cause you to get sick. And they have a strand of the virus that the vaccine is supposed to be a vaccine for, like the flu or COVID, which winds up getting somebody sick more than getting immune to the actual virus. And it's disgusting. Getting a vaccine that has the virus already in it in order for you to be immune to it is way more acute exposure than actually getting the virus. Because people don't know how many viruses or virons are virus particles. I should use the word viron or virus particles. You don't know how much is in a vaccine. They also put nanotechnology, graphene, mercury, aluminum, and lead in vaccines. And the vaccine needle itself is made out of either platinum, sometimes iron, stainless steel, and even aluminum. And don't have any aluminum in your blood at all. Don't do it. That's stupid. I took the pneumonia shot when I was around, trying to remember, because I don't usually keep up with the time that much, even though I should. But I've stopped catching up with the time because I'm just so sick and tired of this shit that I feel like an old person who's been to war and back. I feel like an old war general. I took a pneumonia because I had pneumonia. My mom thought I was going to die from it or something. I had pneumonia around 19 to 21 years of age. No. 17 to 19 years of age. And I think it had the nanotechnology and everything in it that made it a lot easier for them to torture me with synthetic telepathy and V2K technology, and that is why I started getting V2K and synthetic telepathy attacks a few years after I took that vaccine for pneumonia. My friend Tara Potter told me that that person should have gotten their medical license revoked from them because I was a minor back then. And for some reason, I keep thinking that I was not a minor back then. I don't know why. Probably because I go to the Ripley Hospital very frequently and I get confused and don't remember each little visit that I go to when I go to the Ripley Hospital for anything. Ripley Hospital is a big hospital in a little town of Ripley that's miles from my small town that is unincorporated because it's too small to be incorporated. I live way out in the country. People keep calling me autistic and I don't have autism. My mom said I don't have autism. She told me I get too pissed off and I'm able to express my emotions and comprehend complicated things, and that's why I'm not autistic. People say I talk like an autistic person because my voice is flat. It's like a bland soda, so to speak. I talk like this because I'm being hit with V2K and synthetic telepathy technology, and I'm being also hit with microwave direct energy weapons as well, and I'm always very exhausted from going outside and taking care of the garden and go foraging for medicinal and edible mushrooms that it's hard for me to concentrate and remember stuff very well because I need to rest before I make Facebook videos and talk to people. But I need to do so for my social skills because I don't have a way of verbally communicating with people because my mom is a narcissist, a narcissistic personality disorder, and I'm a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Nobody wants to talk to me about what I want to fucking talk about. And it causes me to have to make these videos and sound like a mental person or a person that shouldn't be taken seriously because my brain is scattered brain from being hypnotized and also from having exhaustion from cleaning and going out, taking care of the garden, cleaning up the creek from litter, cleaning up the road from litter, going in and around the woods nearby the creek to forage for medicinal mushrooms and plants and edible mushrooms and plants because I am a poor ass redneck hillbilly targeted individual that has been tortured with no touch torture weapons by the deep state shadow government, Zionist Jews, Illuminati cabal for about 13 fucking years. Give or take. Even though some of my friends say I was targeted way before that, and that's the reason for why I've been through so much horrific shit as a teenager, which could be true. And the only thing that's making me feel better and talk better right now is my anger. My anger is the only fucking thing that gets me through the day. It's to the point I feel like a sociopath. You know, I'd rather be called an autistic person than a sociopath with anti-personality disorder. Antisocial personality disorder. And my hands and arms are feeling so exhausted right now that I had to get a doll to hold my phone. And look how scratched up my arms are from working so hard by the creek today. And I don't even have the money, and I can't even go into a car because I don't have a fucking driver's license to go to the store and buy some gloves for cleaning purposes and cooking purposes. And my hands look dry as well. I am getting injured and shit because I don't have the money to protect myself from getting scratches and shit. And I have to use Palmolive or Dawn to wash my hands from the dirt and the dog germs and the cat germs. And it causes my hands to be dry and cracked a little bit. Now I need to put some more lotion on me. And I don't like it when people call me autistic because I'm not. I'm being traumatized from exhaustion, my narcissistic mom, being a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, and also these motherfuckers in my head telling me how they hate my ego, personality, character, which is my soul all the time. They tell me they hate my soul, my consciousness, the shit that's in my head. They hate me. They hate me. They're target individual. And I'm down by the fucking creek today, and they were starting to piss me off. And it sounds like it's a man in my head. Every time he uses forward speech, he talks like an old man, like an old man in the government or a gang. And he's telling me, "You're a nutcase, sweetheart. God bless her. Oh, this is her saying this." And he also keeps on saying the word Satanist, and it makes it sound like a Satanist. Like he's trying to conflate saneness or insanity with Satanism. That's beyond me. When I was down by the creek, I was talking about how much I love my country's men in the military to my country's men, and how I had a fetish for them. As the President of the United States of America, their Commander-in-Chief. Also, I was talking to them as a regular soldier who's not the President. And I was talking to them in all kinds of different ways and in all kinds of different contexts in my brain. And The motherfucker, the man that is saying shit to me, started using forced speech on me. He fucking laughs, and he also cringes at me. He uses forced speech to make me cringe at myself. He also tells me shit proofs, effect, telepathy, and food 2K and shit, and he's also doing it right now. He's telling me, sweet girl, you keep talking to them about your fetish, something about the fucking fetish. Because I have the United States military soldier fetish in men. And where I watch One Piece, an anime about good pirates that are like Red Robin Hood saving the world from a corrupt one world government that's genocidal and manipulative. I also have a pirate fetish for good pirates as well. And I don't know why, but I also like Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time on Disney because he's a very sexy man too. Speak of the devil, my mom is home now, along with my brother. Talk to you later, take care, and have a good night, y'all.